Is it rolling?
Okay.
We are going to put together my world-famous Caesar salad, requested by millions, but only I have the technique. It's my Captain Spriggs Caesar salad, and the first thing we have to do is cook the eggs over a double boiler. These are egg yolks, separated earlier, and now we want to cook them. Notice the technique. Creating noise. Look at the color of the egg. And notice that it will start to cook quickly. You want to keep it above and constantly whip the egg. You do not want to cook the egg. So that it's hard. You need a cream sauce. I've been doing this technique since the 16th century. I have never failed. Caesar himself was amazed at my culinary accuracy. Of course, the UV glove is a very new renovation I didn't have. I used to burn the shit out of my fingers. Now, do you notice how thick and how yellowy it's getting? That means it has almost come to the proper consistency. It is a custard. We will take a break now and be right back. Alright, now we've taken it off the fire. We are putting 1 whole lemon, but we're going to drizzle only half of it. We'll save the other half during the preparation of our salad. We'll be right back after these commercial messages. Are we started? Okay, notice the creaminess. And now we want to take it off the fire and off the heat and set it. Our next step is the salad mixture itself. Step over here to my walnut bowl presented to me many, many years ago by Daniel Boone. I am going to smush my garlic with a few drops of olive oil. Of garlic. A lot of cookbooks call them garlic cloves. I call them toes. You want to smash them up and mix it with the oil. Smashing the toes of garlic in a few drops of oil. You want to gather them and bring them and shift them around the side of the bowl. You don't want to use all the garlic because the garlic will become pungent and a little stronger than what most people like. Understand that the Caesar salad is served to a hot date in a private room. And you know what that can do. Now the next step, we want approximately 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Next step, we want to smudge in of mustard. Our next step, we want to add our anchovies. I prefer Virgo. Like I said, normally I use Virgo, but since I picked up Figo, or some people may call Vigo, I use about 3 to start. And again, I mold them up, smush them, separate them. Until it's a mulch. Some people would call it muddling, as in a drink. But I smush them, as in smushing bugs. Okay, we've got our mustard, we've got our oil, we've got our anchovies. After we've got the anchovy, mustard, and oil, we want to put in the egg. It should be of a custard consistency. Thank you, assistant. We now use Worcestershire. Be very accurate and only use a couple of drops. I do 3 shakes. Now we want to whisk. I need to whisk. Now whisk. I made this one night for Pierre Lafitte in the French Quarter in 1867. He thought it was absolutely marvelous and wanted this to be called not the Caesar salad, but the Lafitte of the fruit. But I would do. Now we want Parmesan Reggiano. About a handful will do. Maybe a little extra. You have to eye these things. You notice the consistency? It's a taste. Lemon to taste. I start with a half a lemon. It's easier to pick out the seeds. I think I lost it. There it is. I got it. So we've got all the consistencies that we're looking for. The ingredients are in. You want to just spread it around the bottom of the bowl. For the final touches is a beautiful romaine lettuce that Melanie picked out today at the farmer's market. Fresh, crisp, clean, and you just want to put them in broken. You don't want to chop it. You just want to cut them up with your fingers. I like the little ones, the young leaves. We're going to toss it. And at this point, I usually add a little more olive oil. A little more vinegar, or not vinegar, but lemon. And I will say you can use vinegar. A lot of times I will use vinegar. You just keep adding. Now here's a technique that I've never shown anyone that doesn't come to my house for dinner except for one German chef in Cleveland, Ohio. It's the way I finesse the anchovies into the salad. As you cut, they follow. It's a small cut, not too much, not too little, but you know you've got an anchovy. Now that looks like about enough for two. So I suggest the next best thing to do is to taste it. Oh my God. I'm going to have to add a little more Parmigiano Reggiano. And this is where, because of the acidity, I just feel like a little wine vinegar. Not much, just a spriggin. Just a spriggin. And now you have Captain Spriggs Caesar salad made for Julius Caesar himself back in the, well, seems like it was the 16th century, could have been the 14th, I don't know. But everybody has loved it. I haven't presented it to the president yet. Manja manja. Bon appetit.